Your new Miss Louisiana is Miss Louisiana Watermelon Festival, Olivia Grace George.
Oh my goodness, I was shaking. I feel like you could see it.
Tell us about yourself.
So I'm from Ruston, Louisiana. I'm a third-generation educator. That is what sparked my love for education and my community service initiative, Education is Key.
What is your goal as the new Miss Louisiana?
Oh, to just represent this state as best as possible and to make this state proud of Miss America.
What have you learned by going through the Miss Louisiana system, and what do you want to say to the entire state?
As one of my great fleur-de-lis told me, everything will be okay. We just have to trust in God's plan because God is so good and He's going to take care of us.
I am Chanley Patterson. I am currently Miss Monroe, which is very exciting, and I am from Ruston, and I'm a recent graduate of Louisiana Tech University.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I have grown up in this system. I started at 5 years old as a fleur-de-lis princess, then now little sister, and the opportunities that I was given to just give back to the little girls that I once was has been such an exciting part of this role, but also just to get to travel the state and love the people of Louisiana well. I hope to be able to do that.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Oh, more than anything to my parents. They have been very excited and thankful of the scholarship opportunities. Having started in the Outstanding Teen program when it was still Outstanding Teen, I was able to go into college with some scholarship already. And that has just been very meaningful as I'm wrapping up college, as I just graduated in March. And so to be able to graduate debt-free was great.
And what are your plans for your career?
I am looking into some adult support professions, something in ministry. I look forward to either working with college students or elderly or any of the ages, just something where I'm involved in loving on people and making sure that their needs are met.
My name is Mackenzie Connolly. I'm Miss Magnolia. I'm a graduate of the LSU Law Center, and I am from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
My goal is to be the first practicing attorney to serve as Miss Louisiana and eventually as Miss America. And I want to invest in our communities through my community service initiative, HOME, Homelessness Outreach, Mentorship, and Education. I've now written 2 children's books and have a classroom curriculum that I'm so excited to implement into our social and emotional learning blocks.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
It's been incredible. I've earned over $10,000 in cash scholarships and more than $70,000 in kind, and that's paid for a substantial portion of my education.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I'm currently working as a staff attorney, and I'm so excited to continue my legal education, pushing myself further, and being able to advocate for the people of Louisiana, eventually as the Solicitor General.
My name is Nyla Pollard. I live in Benton, Louisiana. I attend Northwestern State University, and I am the 2025 Miss Minden.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I have a passion for uplifting and just sharing hope with the world. My initiative is Share a Smile, and I just realized that we live in such a broken world where so many people go through issues that we don't even know of every single day. And so just to be able to share a smile, to share my passion, and to uplift others is something that I would just truly want to do with this title.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
So last year I had the opportunity of competing and got awarded a scholarship, and it's just been such a blessing. School is so expensive, and I'm just so grateful that the Miss Louisiana organization realizes that and that they're willing to go above and beyond to ensure that we graduate debt-free.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
So I plan to be a social work counselor. I specifically want to work in the high school system just to be able to address those mental as well as academic issues to ensure complete success for our students in Louisiana.
I'm a graduate of Louisiana Tech University, and I'm from Minden, Louisiana. My name is JC Brent, and I'm Miss Richland Parish.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because it's a platform that allows you to inspire, lead, and connect with people all across our state. I know that I can be that positive role model and well-rounded spokesperson for Louisiana.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Over the past few years, I've gotten a lot of scholarships that have definitely benefited me throughout the years, but since graduation, I am just grateful to be a part of an organization that invests in the futures of young women.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I'm currently at the KNOE News, and I am a media executive, so I'm kind of working in my career field, but I would eventually like to pursue a career in hospitality, and I would potentially like to own a boutique someday.
So I'm Sarah Cook. I'm Miss Lanyap. I go to Louisiana Tech University, and I'm from West Monroe, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Miss Louisiana is such a role model to younger kids. I remember when Miss Louisiana came to my school when I was little, and she said hi to everybody, and I want to be that role model for other kids.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships are actually helping me pay for school. I want to go get my doctorate in physical therapy and help young children, and the Miss Louisiana organization is helping me with that.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
Obviously, I want to be a physical therapist. I've been looking at pediatrics, but I also am very interested in orthopedic physical therapy.
My name is Jalea Shepard. I am Miss Pride of Monroe 2025. My hometown is Shreveport, Louisiana, and I currently attend Northwestern State University.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I have a passion and a purpose behind my CSI. My CSI is titled Ladies Love Yourself, and it's built on the concentration of self-love, self-esteem, with also a concentration in domestic violence awareness. And there are so many women and children who need my voice, who needs the attention that I have to bring to Louisiana. This will be a statewide advertisement and awareness for Ladies Love Yourself.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships are going to mean a lot to me as soon as I can get my hands on some during the competition, during finals. I hope that I can take away a few scholarship prizes, and it will help me further my career in nursing.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
My career is to be a nurse. I want to work with women, children, and babies, so labor and delivery, pediatrics, or maybe even OB.
My name is Miranda Sunset. I'm Miss Cottonport 2025. I'm from Denham Springs, Louisiana, and I currently attend Southeastern Louisiana University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I love my state. Louisiana is my home. It's where I grew up. Great food, great food. So I want to represent us as best as I can.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Scholarships, I've been extremely blessed with being given the opportunity to have music scholarships, and I can see how much that can change somebody's life, being able to just attend university at all. So,
and what are your plans for your career?
I'd like to be a professor one day. I'm a huge music nerd. I love to play the bassoon, and so I'd love to spread my love for the instrument.
Shelby Weaver. I'm Miss Bella the Bayou. I'm from West Monroe, Louisiana, and I go to University of Louisiana Monroe.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love to be Miss Louisiana just to represent this wonderful state and to teach my community what food insecurity is all about.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Currently, this is my first year ever running for Miss Louisiana. It's an adventure, but I haven't received scholarship. But if I do in the future, it would really help as I pay out of pocket and pay off all debts.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I'm planning to be a kindergarten teacher in elementary ed, and I plan to just educate the youth on how to love school and how to go and have a positive environment.
My name is Anna Catherine Thompson, and I'm Miss Louisiana Watermelon Festival. I'm from Ruston, Louisiana, and a graduate of Mississippi State University and a current graduate student at Louisiana Tech.
Awesome. Okay, so why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because this organization has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I've been involved in this organization in some capacity for the last 17 years, and I believe that I truly am a product of what this organization is all about investing in young women and preparing great women for the world and the world for great women. I know that I have the tools and the resources, and I have plans that I'm ready to activate as the next Miss Louisiana, and I know that I have the skills and I'm ready to bring to the table to leave this organization better than I found it.
And so what have the scholarships meant to you?
My dream for a really long time was to be able to go to Mississippi State University to major in communications, and I just graduated this past December, and none of that would have been possible without the Miss America opportunity. And I'm so grateful to follow in my family's footsteps as the fourth generation Louisiana Tech student, now going after my master's, which again, that wouldn't have been impossible if it weren't for the Miss America opportunity. So I'm extremely grateful for all of the educational opportunities that this organization has given me.
And what are your plans for your career?
Right now, I currently work as a public relations intern for the United Way of Northeast Louisiana, so I hope to be able to work in corporate communications, whether that be for nonprofit organizations or somewhere along that line. So I absolutely love the work that I do. It's being able to merge my passions when it comes to being a communicator professionally, and then being able to work and bettering our community when it comes to giving back and service. And so I'm extremely grateful for that opportunity, and I'm excited for what's to come.
I'm Elise Thomas from Old City, Louisiana. I serve as Miss Sinlaw, and I attend Bilbo Beauty Institute of Shreveport.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Mainly because I want to promote my CSI. My CSI is all about empowerment and living undeniably, and I know that the people of Louisiana can really benefit from what I have to share, and I know that there's some people out there who really need to feel empowered.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Coming from a low-income community, the scholarships are really helpful for especially people like me, and I'm really excited to see what this year brings in that regard.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I plan to become a medical esthetician and, just work in a medical spa and help people look beautiful on the inside as they are on the outside.
I'm Hannah Reeder. I'm from Ruston, Louisiana. I am Miss Heart of Dixie, and I go to Louisiana Tech University.
Okay, so why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I remember at a young age watching Miss Louisiana on TV, and I said to myself, I could never do that. And as a congenital heart defect survivor, I want to be able to share my story while bringing heart-healthy resources to those in need, and to show that never to doubt yourself, because anything is possible, and that's why I want to be the next Miss Louisiana.
Okay, so what have the scholarships meant to you?
It has allowed me to continue my education. I'm a fashion merchandising major at Louisiana Tech, and I love fashion. And because of the scholarship money, I'm able to get a degree in fashion so I can go into the fashion industry.
And what plans do you have for your career?
I want to own my own boutique. The front half will obviously be clothing, and the back half will be formal wear. My love for pageants has inspired me to be able to help girls find their future pageant dresses or prom dresses.
I'm Anne-Marie Campbell. I'm from Patterson, Louisiana. I go to Louisiana Christian University, and I am Miss Louisiana Christian University.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I care so much for biodiversity, and I really want to raise awareness for the species all around us, and I want people to share my passion and understanding for those creatures. I also really want to share my love for God and help show people why He loves them so much.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
I am majoring in biology. I want to be a zoologist, and so school's not cheap. So truly, not only Miss Louisiana Christian University, but other scholarships as well help me get through school. It's also going to hopefully help me get through masters as well.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I want to be a zoologist. I hope to study exotic species or even just agriculture. I really don't know, but I just want to be outside in nature.
My name is Diamaya Whaley. I'm Miss Louisiana Port City. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I go to Louisiana Tech University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I have a following of young women who are watching me, and I want to impact them by showing them you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can accomplish your goals, and I just want to make an impact on Louisiana in general.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships have helped me a great deal. I want to go to graduate school, and I want to just grow within education. I know that it's impactful within what I want to do as being a mentor and empowering young people. So in getting my higher education will also motivate other young people to get their higher education.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
My career is motivational speaking. So I love to talk. I want to pursue that with everything that's in me, but I also want to reach back into my CSI, my Community Service Initiative Ladies First Mentorship Program, and truly take that on and make it global. I want to go big.
Hi, my name is Kate Creech, Miss Dixie's Talk Show. I am from Oak Grove, Louisiana. I'm currently studying at Louisiana State University, pursuing a degree in communication studies.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because of what it's done for me. When I met Megan Cruz, Miss Louisiana 2019, she changed my life. She planted that seed of belief into my heart and my soul. And so now it is my job to pay it forward. So I'm so excited to compete for the job of Miss Louisiana and hopefully be able to do that across the state.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Well, I actually haven't won any scholarships yet, but I do come from a single income household like my whole life. So being able to earn college money to go towards my degree. Since I'm a senior, I only have 1 year left, so that's great. But I am just so honored that I get to be a part of this and that hopefully I get to earn some money.
And what are your plans for your career?
So my major right now is communication studies, but I want to do public relations, so hopefully for a governor or a president one day.
I'm Miss Northwestern Lady of the Bracelet, Jessie Foshi. I'm from Provençal, Louisiana, and I attend Northwestern State University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
My why has always been because I am such a small thing that come from such a small place. I would love to be so successful to bring light to where I come from. It's literally classified as a village. I would love to be that bright influence to show young girls that with my community service initiative, simply me, that they can be themselves and success will always come their way.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships have led me to such amazing opportunities. I always knew I was going to be a Northwestern Demon. I've lived around the area my entire life. So I knew where I was going and what my dreams were, and Miss Louisiana was just the guide that led me to it. I have been competing since my teen years. I've been in the system for 5 years, and the scholarships that it has brought me has opened so many doors for me, and now I'm a future educator. So I thank the Miss Louisiana and the Miss America organization for letting those dreams come true.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I plan to be an elementary education teacher, and once I graduate college, I would love to be an NFL cheerleader. I'm a dancer. I've danced since the age of 3. It's my passion. It's my light. It's how I tell stories and how I can get those really good connections outside of the classroom and off campus. So being able to dance and have a career and travel the world and do all of the things while teaching, it's very accommodating, and I would love to do 2 things at once. So let's just be a superhero.
My name is Leah Thompson. I am Miss Natchitoches, City of Lights. I go to Northwestern State University, and I'm from Rose Pine, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love to become Miss Louisiana because I want to show young women across our state that no matter what your passions or your talent is, they belong in this organization and you can use them to make an impact. And also to use the platform to promote my service initiative, Fit for Life, and promote an athletic and fitness lifestyle across our state.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
These scholarships that I earned last year in the competition have helped me to graduate debt-free in my 5th year as a double major in biology and music, so they've meant everything.
And what are your plans for your career?
I plan to attend physical therapy school, and I am looking forward to that, and of course just always having music in my life in a way.
So my name is Kobe Painting. I am from Amite, Louisiana. I go to Southeastern Louisiana University, and I am Miss Camellia City.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana for my heart for the community and my community service initiative. Getting to work with my platform as well as expanding as Miss Louisiana and all the platforms you get to work with as you hold that title is something that I dream of doing, and I have dreamed of doing for a very long time. And I also just want to be able to impact as many lives as I can. And it's really not about what you say to them or what they remember about what you said, but how you made them feel. And that's the whole goal of being Miss Louisiana.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
So the scholarships are amazing. They have completely blessed my life. I have gotten over $12,000 in scholarships as a title holder. So it has helped me tremendously in furthering my career as a student.
And what are your plans for your career?
So actually I'm graduating in May, so I am hoping to become something in marketing, specifically social media. I'm an advertising and social media major, so anything in advertising and promotions would be the dream job.
Avery Carnahan. I'm from Longville, Louisiana, and I am Miss McNeese LaBelle, and I go to McNeese.
Okay, so why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love to be Miss Louisiana to get to share my community service initiative, Pain Beyond the Game. As somebody who has struggled deeply with chronic pain syndrome, I want to boost pain beyond the game so no athlete has to struggle the same things that I did.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
It has meant a lot. As somebody who is excited to further their education as a physician assistant, I, of course, would love the academic and the scholarships to help get me there and live debt-free.
And what are your plans for your future career?
I want to be a physician assistant, an orthopedic physician assistant to help athletes in need.
I am Gabrielle McLeod, Miss Cane River, studying at the University of Louisiana Monroe from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I am ready to create a change and also show what this opportunity is and what it also has to offer, not only just for young women that look like me, but for the communities all around the state.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
I have been able to break many financial barriers by being able to receive such scholarships. I have been able to attend the university and go completely free simply because of the opportunities that I have been able to receive through scholarships, and not only just through the university for placing last year, but also the scholarships that we provide on our local levels as well.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I plan to be an athletic trainer. I hope to work in the Major League Baseball area, so I'm shooting to get my master's in that and excel as also a doctor of sports medicine.
My name is Sadie Brown. I'm from Ruston, Louisiana. I'm currently Miss Twin Cities, and I attend Louisiana Tech University.
Awesome. So why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
So at the age of 15, I actually started my own company, Magical Memories, where I dressed up as princesses for kids' birthday parties. And when I first started, kids would come up to me and they would go, "Rapunzel, I want to be just like you when I grow up." And then as years progressed and I made personal connections, they would go, "Miss Sadie, I want to be just like you when I grow up." And as Miss Louisiana, I want to go across the state. And I want little girls to come up to me and go, "Miss Louisiana, I want to be just like you when I grow up." And I want to tell them that you can, because I was just like you one day.
Okay, so what have the scholarships meant to you?
So coming from a family of low income, in high school I often wondered how I was going to be able to go to college. But really, it was never if I was going to be able to go to college, it was how. And so a friend recommended the Miss Louisiana organization to me, and I competed in my first prelim, and ever since then I have loved it. And so I'm so grateful for the scholarships for giving me that opportunity to get that jump start into the organization. I always say that it was the scholarships that got me started, but the people who kept me in the organization.
Awesome. And so what plans do you have for your career?
So I am in marketing right now. So when I graduate, I plan to hopefully go into pharmaceutical sales. But what I really want to do is I want to get into real estate. I want to do a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things. And then eventually I want to host my own party venue. So I want to be able to continue Magical Memories, continue my business all throughout my life. Because eventually I'm not going to be able to be Rapunzel. Eventually I'm going to have gray hair and have wrinkles. And so I want to continue to build up the next generation of princesses, build up the next generation of girls, and continue that all throughout my life.
Hi everybody, my name is Eva Zalat. I am Miss Southeastern Louisiana University, and I go to Southeastern Louisiana University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana not only to inspire the entire state, but also to promote my initiative. The DREAM initiative is to implement performing arts through public education again, and I think that it's something that's vital for children in order to learn and thrive in their environment.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarship dollars for me, honestly, I want to be a future educator. So thinking about like scholarship and the fact that the Miss America organization puts education first, I think that it's truly amazing, especially the fact that they want all of their contestants having like just the next step of like their education just going forth.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
For my career, I would like to be an international baccalaureate teacher. I would like to travel internationally and teach English and world literature.
Hi, my name is Jolie Ortigo. I'm Miss Spirit of Fashing. I go to school at Stephen F. Austin, and I'm from Benton, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I would love to be a role model for everyone who has a learning disability in our amazing state and really just show them that you can be confident and have a learning disability.
And what do the scholarships mean to you?
Scholarships really, it just gives me an opportunity to pursue my future career goals without student loans.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I plan on being a lawyer and kind of help with foreign matters and business as well.
My name is Felicia McGill. I'm Miss Savoy's Arts and Music Festival. I'm from Baton Rouge, and I go to Louisiana State University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
As a local title holder, I've been able to spread my CSI. It's about autism and promoting inclusion, and I would love to have the state platform Miss Louisiana to spread that message with families all across Louisiana.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Oh, they mean so much. I'm actually in a doctoral program, and so getting your PhD isn't cheap, so I'm very thankful for the scholarships that I've won through the Miss Louisiana organization.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I want to be a licensed psychologist and provide assessments and intervention for individuals with autism like my brother.
I want to be able to help Louisiana have a better healthcare system. I want to empower and provide more resources through my CSI Speaking with Confidence.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
So as a first-generation college student, I'm actually paying for my college by myself, and so it's going to help me be able to go through, get my master's in speech-language pathology, and not have extreme loads of debt afterwards.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
Well, so far it's finish school, get my master's, and then I really would love to either work with swallow studies in geriatric care or do pediatrics at a clinic.
Hi, my name is Shelby Bordelon. I am Miss Slidell. I am from Sunshine, Louisiana, and I attend Southeastern Louisiana University.
Awesome. So why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Oh gosh, I've dreamed of being Miss Louisiana ever since I was a little girl. It's more than just a crown. I would love the opportunity to lead our communities and be that role model for other girls too.
Awesome. What have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships have been a tremendous help in my studies. I graduated with my undergraduate degree in December, and now I am attending graduate school to receive my master's in strategic communication, which has just helped so much with that.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I actually currently work full-time for Southeastern Louisiana University. I am their Director of Service for the Southeastern Athletics Corporate Partnerships, but my dream is to be on Broadway one day.
My name is McKinley Delcom. My title is Miss Natchitoches Parish, and I'm from New Iberia, Louisiana, and I go to Northwestern State University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Miss Louisiana for me is just a really great opportunity to connect with people across our state and learn so much more about our state, and I just really think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I would be so grateful to be a part of.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
These scholarships have meant so much to me. I'm a first-generation college student, so as a first-gen student, it's really important to earn scholarships to be able to pay for tuition and things like that. So it's really been a big, big relief and weight off of my shoulders.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I hope to be a professional dancer and one day open a dance studio. I have always loved teaching, and dance is my passion, and so I'd really like to kind of pass that on to the next generation of upcoming dancers.
My name is Katherine McCullers. I'm Miss Louisiana Stock Show. I go to University of Louisiana Monroe, and I'm from right here in Monroe, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
To spread my community service initiative, Find Your Fit, helping people find the joy in fitness, and to also promote the amazing Miss America opportunity.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships is actually what brought me to the Miss America opportunity. I did not realize all of the amazing scholarships given in this amazing program, and so I would love to promote that as next Miss Louisiana.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I would love to be a real estate agent, helping families find their future homes.
I'm Samantha Capolas, Miss Jazzland 2025. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I go to Southeastern Louisiana University.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Well, who wouldn't? But also, it's such a great opportunity, especially with the scholarships. But I've always said that I want to listen to people and hear their stories. And so with being Miss Louisiana combined with my personality, I would make an impact not only for a year, but a lifetime.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Everything. I mean, I competed in my school's prelim, and I won a full semester of tuition paid for. And because of that, I'm able to go to graduate school almost for free, because I'm also going to get a GA position. And so I could not have done it without these scholarships.
And what are your plans for your plans for your career?
Yeah, so I'm actually in school for speech therapy, and we call it communication science disorders. And I'm actually minoring in Spanish, so I'm hoping to be a bilingual speech therapist and broaden my clientele to not only English speakers, but also English second learners and Spanish speakers.
My name is Madison Smith. I'm Miss Baton Rouge from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm a graduate of Southern University.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I want to use this opportunity to use my voice to uplift others in the community. This state has so much to offer, and I want to be the Miss Louisiana to represent that.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
Oh, they mean everything. I think scholarships is what makes the Miss America opportunity so unique. As somebody who wants to pursue their master's degree and go back to school, I think it's amazing that I do have the opportunity to compete for some scholarship dollars, and hopefully I'll win some.
And what are your plans for your career?
Yes, I'm going to pursue a career in broadcast journalism. I grew up around media my whole life. Both of my parents were 2 TV personalities, so I always knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. So hopefully one day I'll be on that anchor desk.
Hi, my name is Caroline Pierce. I am the current Miss Crew of the Twin Cities. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I'm currently studying at Loyola University, New Orleans.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
The leadership opportunities. As a performing artist, it's not lost on me how many little girls are out there wondering if they can be like the actress they saw or the singer they saw, and I want to be the proof that yes, you can.
And what have the scholarships meant to you?
These scholarships have meant everything to me because scholarships supporting women specifically are so needed in our current political climate, and I think that they are essential to building strong women.
And what plans do you have for your career?
I plan to be a recording and performing artist in New Orleans and hopefully go on tour, but I'd also like to pursue a degree in entertainment law.
Well, my name is Peyton Friedlander, and I am Miss Spirit of the Red with the Louisiana Port City organization. I come from New Orleans, where I'm currently a rising 3L student at Tulane Law School.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
So with my community service initiative, RISE, Empowering Our Youth to Become Leaders, I've had the opportunity to partner with Junior Achievement of the greater New Orleans area and work with students all through elementary through even college level education. And I would love to spread my reach throughout Louisiana while engaging in legislative advocacy, as well as promoting the American Heart Association and the Best Buddies program.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
So I'm actually paying for law school myself, and it is not cheap. So the scholarship money is very meaningful because every dollar I earn from the Miss America opportunity is a dollar less I'm taking out in student loans.
Awesome. And what plans do you have for your career?
So I have 1 year left of my law program. Once I graduate with my Juris Doctor degree, I'll be taking the bar exam, and I plan to practice either Title VII employment defense or data privacy law.
My name is Lake Carpenter. I am Miss University of Louisiana Monroe. I am from Start, Louisiana, and I go to the University of Louisiana Monroe.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
It's been a dream of mine ever since I was a little girl, and it would be such an honor to be a role model for all of those little girls just like I was.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
It would be such an honor, again, to be Miss Louisiana and receive those scholarships to help fund my way through pharmacy school that I will be attending next year.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I want to be a pharmacist, a family pharmacist in specific. So in a few years, when I get out of pharmacy school, I'd love to be a family pharmacist or a hospital pharmacist. We'll have to figure that out when I go through rotations.
I'm Ashley Hodges. I'm Miss Capital City. I'm from Benton, Louisiana, and I am a sophomore at Louisiana State University.
Awesome. Okay, so why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Being Miss Louisiana is such an incredible opportunity to represent this organization and what it stands for. As Miss Louisiana, it would give me the platform to really educate and advocate for what I stand for in mental health. It's such a unique opportunity to connect with people not only at a state level but a national level as well and really make an impact.
So what have the scholarships meant to you?
The scholarships are a huge motivator for me. The Miss America organization is the largest scholarship organization for women, and it allows women to continue their higher education debt-free.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I want to be a psychologist. So I plan on finishing my bachelor's at LSU and obtaining a master's degree. And with that, I want to continue being a mental health advocate on a national stage.
Hey everybody, my name is Courtney Patterson. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm a graduate of Southern University in Shreveport. I now attend Louisiana State University in Shreveport, and my title is Miss Belle of the Darbine.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana to make a difference in the world and to spread awareness about something that's dear to my heart, which is showing humanity and compassion for all. My CSI is called We Are Human. Human stands for helpful, understanding, motivators, all inclusive, and neighborliness.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
It's been a lot. College is expensive. My dream is to be a teacher, so the scholarships helped me to achieve my dream and many other girls as well.
And what are your plans for your career?
To be a second grade teacher, I thought I wanted to do kindergarten at first, but after doing in-person observations, I think second grade will be perfect for me. And I want my classroom to be a second home for the students, not only a place where they can learn, but a place that's home for them.
Hi, my name is Olivia Dyrick. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana, but I go to Louisiana Tech University, and I'm Miss Gulf Coast.
Awesome. Okay, so why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I really have a passion for advocacy. As a future neurologist, I really want to see a change in Alzheimer's and dementia. And with the amount of scholarship opportunity that the Miss Louisiana organization gives, it's truly inspiring for somebody like me who does want to go to medical school. And I really have a passion for inspiring others and my personal growth and hopefully some refinement.
Awesome. So that ties into what have the scholarships meant to you?
Yes, so as somebody who is going to go to medical school, I know that it can be very expensive. I have around 15 years of schooling to do. So with this opportunity, it is a great, amazing program that provides scholarships for people like me who will be in school for a long time.
Awesome. And so what are your plans for your career?
I hopefully want to be a future neurologist. I either had the opportunity to either be a psychiatrist or neurology, but with my passion for Alzheimer's and dementia, I really want to see a change in that field. So neurology is really the place for me.
My name is Genevieve Alexander. I am Miss Washington Parish, and I'm from the University of Louisiana at Monroe, and my hometown is Benton, Louisiana.
Awesome. And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love to showcase my heart with Louisiana. Our culture is so unique, and I would love to represent that on a national level and also share my platform, Angels Impact, and transform it into a national platform where I can provide wigs and confident-boosting resources for cancer patients who need that.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
As someone who is a college student who is fully blessed by my father. He was a disabled veteran, and so I have those scholarships that benefit me. The additional scholarships within the Miss Louisiana organization help me just with every other aspect of life, textbooks and everything else technology-wise that continue to excel me as a student.
Awesome. And what are your plans for your career?
I am a psychology major with a minor in marketing and risk management insurance, and I would love to work in marketing research and also get my license to sell health insurance and most specifically cancer insurance to help protect families.
My name is Laura Grace Rader. I am Miss Heart of Pilot. I'm from here in Monroe, Louisiana, and I go to the University of Louisiana at Monroe.
Awesome. Okay, well, why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I really just want to make a difference in my community. I feel like I could represent a lot of people that are in Louisiana and truly just be a good representative of the state, be a role model for those younger than me that might want to do this someday.
Awesome. And what have the scholarships meant to you?
These scholarships have honestly helped me get through school because without them, I probably would have had to take out a loan to get through my freshman and sophomore years of college. So it's really meant a lot, meaning that I can pursue my degree and hopefully pursue a master's after this as well.
Awesome. So what are your plans for your career?
After I graduate, like I said, I do want to go to graduate school, but I want to be a museum curator. I don't know where exactly at, maybe New Orleans, but I want to work in curating and exhibits and that type of thing with art.
I've been competing in pageants for many, many years since I was a little girl. Growing up in an amazing system like this has really shaped me into the young woman that I am today. I want to be that next role model for the younger generation to show them that you can be totally normal and still do something as amazing as this.
What have the scholarships meant to you?
So much. This is the difference between graduating debt-free and even continuing my education.
Your new Miss Louisiana is Miss Louisiana Watermelon Festival, Olivia Grace George.
Felicia McGill. It is time for our new Miss Louisiana to receive her crown, her sash, her beautiful scepter with flowers, and start an amazing, unforgettable year.
She will also be getting ready to compete for the title of Miss America in January.
There she is, Miss Louisiana 2024, Olivia Grace George.